Remember these pictures from just over a week ago now? You do, right? This, of course, is the former royal known as Meghan Markle, caught, just on the Hoff, shopping at the Montecito Farmers Market. Just around the time, of course, of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was busy supporting a very, very good cause, none other than the Lawn Tennis Association. Now, what's interesting, as we know, Catherine is a patron of that particular company. And what's nice about that is it's one of those English traditions, as I've told you before, that everyone loves to go to. It's just simply one of the events of the summer, a little bit like the Test cricket and Henley Regatta, amongst other things. If you can afford it, it is simply very nice. But of course, these pictures were tactfully put out by Meghan's team to distract. You know, there's Meghan being a regular mum with the dog, buying some flowers, and of course, allegedly buying some organic honey. I mean, when you think about it, she gave up the royal family for tat like this. I mean, that's the real thing that you have to look at. She had it all, and then simply, this is what she was left with. It's a strange thing, don't you agree? But then a bigger picture emerged. It wasn't really about Meghan trying to pull focus. No, she had no idea that these pictures were being taken in such clarity. Well, I beg to differ, because when you look at the pictures allegedly snapped at the 4th of July parade, as you can see, this same photographer allegedly managed to make sure that they were rather fuzzy. Strange that, isn't it, of the two children? Why could you get such clarity on one picture but fuzziness on the other? Now, this is what Meghan's new team want you to believe. They truly want the public to remain thick and actually believe that Meghan really is just an everyday mom going around her business. But now this particular photographer, this snapper, has come forward to say exactly how she managed to get the pictures. And apparently, you know, she didn't whip out her mega camera, a very expensive paparazzi camera, because she thought that would draw focus. No, really? And the real reason why she was there at that Montecito market, because she wanted to take pictures of Katy Perry's father. Now, I ask you, would you know him in a Crime Watch lineup? I mean, what big value could he possibly be? He wasn't even with his famous daughter, Katy Perry. So again, doesn't necessarily make sense. But the bigger picture on this is truly this. You know, what her PR team are trying to do is get the person to come forward and say, oh, well, you know, Meghan had no idea. I simply snapped these pictures on my phone and it instinctively knew exactly where to put them, bid for them and sell them to the tabloids through an agency. So whichever story you want to believe, and I like to be, as you know, impartial and fair, but I also like to present to you the absolute facts. And these are the facts. The true story is Meghan was in on the gig and she knew exactly where the photographer was, and she very much allowed herself to be pictured. If she was so concerned about her privacy, why didn't her lone security person step in and say no pictures? They've allegedly done it before, but as we saw with the New York fake car chase debacle, they're more than happy to pose, particularly if there's remuneration involved in this particular circus. For now though, don't bother clicking away. The bottom line is somebody truly, that particular paparazzi at least, is well and truly out of focus if she believes that you and I believe this was all just by accident. New Sean in the very heart of London.